Welcome to Qigong, starting with a little music therapy this morning. Thanks for the thumbs up. I'll be right back. We can rely on our gifts inside, tender and strong at the same time. And we can hug on to what feels tender inside our hearts, thunder and pride. We can find all our strength inside. We can find all our strength inside. We can find all our strength inside. We can find them inside. Thank you for listening. Listening to yourself. You are very, 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 very precious. Don't forget. I'm back. I love how, like, after my songs now on YouTube, there's like healing music that pops up. Y'all, time to be tender with yourselves. Total knockouts are all around me. Oh my gosh. People freaking going through major trauma, people dying, people in hospice. It's just a lot going on, people. I just want to give you love. I just want to give you hope. I just want to give you faith. Get out of the fake. Jump into that deepness that you are. Now is the time. And I am going to sing to you more a little bit later. And I just want to welcome you all to this safe space, Qigong, every Wednesday, 1:30. The theme of today is TKO, totally knocked out. Totally knocked out. Some of you might be listening to this lying down, half asleep, half awake, maybe even just 10% awake. And you're like, I don't know WTF to do with myself right now. I am so grilled cheesed to the floor. And I'm just here to give you some hope, some possible remedies that you can take to wake you up from the sludge, or maybe help you get deeper into the sludge to find out what flavor fudge you really are. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Aviva. I sing it out. I sing out my fears, my dreams, my wishes, my sadnesses. And I also have been doing Qigong for quite a while right now, and it's how I find peace even when there's no peace out there. It's my adventure, it's my romance novel, it's everything. So I guess first we don't really have to identify what TKO means, but if you've been TKO'd, then you are totally knocked out. And I think you might not realize sometimes that you're totally knocked out. You might just feel like crap. So if you're TKO'd, these are 10 things that might have caused you a TKO, and 10 things that this class can hopefully help with. 1, going through a major stressful situation. 2, going through a major chaotic situation, which is pretty much all of our lives right now. 3, going through a major traumatic situation. 4, having exposure to toxins, mold, toxins, a work environment, emotional toxins, toxic people. So some of you might have more than one and you're like, oh my God, I am TKO'd times 2 or times 3. So have a lot of compassion for yourselves. Number 5, a lot of bad eating can cause a TKO, like binging on sugar, binging on 3 bags of Doritos and 1 bag of potato chips and 5 vanilla snap cookies and and then eating 2 poison cherries. All right, number 6, just having bad habits, not sleeping well, just like staying on the computer all night, eating bad, smoking a lot of cigarettes, drinking a lot of alcohol. Bad habits can cause a TKO. Now, unfortunately, if you are already TKO'd, you like want to keep doing the bad habits. So then you're TKO times 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 10. Number 7, just having major low self-esteem can cause a TKO, like rejection dysphoria, like thinking like nobody loves you, thinking you'll never get what you want. Like that is putting yourself in a cage and you are totally knocked out. You can't move. Number 8, financial issues can cause a TKO. So you're totally knocked out because you think, I don't have money to do anything. And that is a real life situation. I hate it. You know, September 1st is right around the corner, and all of us have bills that are due. And it can feel like a total knockout if you're always swimming upstream and doggy paddling to get that bill paid. It sucks. But there's a way out to at least feel a momentary bliss in Qigong class. Okay. And then number 9, just being overstimulated can cause a TKO, like lots of information coming at you from all different directions. And you're just like, I have to shut down. You're just like a computer. You try to do too many programs open at once and boom, it gets stuck. It just doesn't work anymore. That's you. Number 10 is extreme physical pain. So if you have extreme physical pain, it can cause a total knockout. Even just a little bit of pain is stressful, but I'm talking about like so much physical pain that you have a TKO. Now, if you don't have physical pain, but you can imagine what it is, also imagine how you feel like you can't move. Well, if you feel like you can't move, but you're not in extreme physical pain, you're probably in extreme mental or emotional pain. So that's another TKO. So, here are the symptoms of being TKO'd. If you're like, okay, I have all these things, but I still don't believe you. Like, I'm strong. Like, I was in that, I might be down for 10 seconds, but it's not a total knockout. I don't have to stay down for 2 weeks. I don't have to go to the hospital. Well, here are some symptoms of being totally knocked out. 1, you don't feel like you can ask for help. 2, you don't want to be around other people. 3, people annoy you, even your favorite people. 4, people seem to hurt you, and it's because your immune system is down. So you're just vulnerable. Everything rubs you the wrong way. It's like all of your wounds, all of your scabs are open and bleeding everywhere. So even love feels like ticklish monsters. Your protective shields aren't activated. So you're vulnerable. 5, exhaustion. 6, irritability. 7, sadness. You can't move. We talked about that. You can't function and you can't process. Like you can't even process. That's a TKO. Thank God for all these freaking tools that I have. Otherwise, I'd be TKO'd every day because I had a pretty rough time in my life in certain stressful, traumatic situations. And you sometimes relive it every day and it causes a TKO, even if your life isn't stressful now. But there are things you can do to stop that stress. Obviously, working towards financial freedom, working towards, health freedom, like really taking care of your body. But you're TKO'd now, so it might not help now. We could talk later about what prevents it. But also, if you're not TKO'd, I don't think all of you are who are taking this class. You can also just learn how to be there for other people who are TKO'd. You know, you might have other people in your life who aren't talking to you right now, who you really care about, and it might be really easy to take it personally and be like, "Oh, they just really don't like me. They're not going through something." You know, I have a lot of friends who suffer from depression, and I have to be really patient with them when they don't get back to me for a month. And it's not that they don't love me, it's like they are going through it, you know? So take these tidbits of awareness to help you have more compassion so you can give them space and still hold loving space from a distance and not take it personally that they can't be around you right now. Um, do, 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 do. Can I avoid TKO? Um, I guess I said I wasn't going to talk about this till after class, but yeah, I'll wait a little bit. We'll get into that in a little bit, okay? So I'm gonna put that aside. We're gonna start with just class now. So we're gonna start with breathing. Are you aware of your breath? Are you aware of your heartbeat? Just check in. What is going on with your tailbone, your shoulders? Are you rising above? Notice your breath, notice your heartbeat. Just want to acknowledge you for being in class, Jabri. Thank you. So, our last class was just a meditation, and that's also great to do if you're totally knocked out. Like, that was super easy class. Just sit there or lie there for an hour and listen. You don't even have to do anything. So, the last two classes were kind of like a prep class for this. The one before that is rising above. So both of those I think are also good for TKO. Rising above means like usually if you're TKO'd, no matter how much you're knocked out mentally, emotionally, and physically, it's almost impossible for you to be knocked out spiritually. Spirit is always there for you. And that's what rising above is about. Like getting above all of these total knockout earth experiences and looking at it from above and being like, I am my spirit above everything else. I can fly. I'm a flying penguin. I don't have to be stuck in the earth mind control mentality. I can fly above. And and that is what I think the essence of being totally knocked out brings us to, connecting with our spirit in a deeper, more beautiful, more loyal way. Um, that's funny, Shabri. You're a total knockout. I didn't even think about that definition of TKO. You are so funny. I guess in a way it kind of means the same thing because if like you think someone is a total knockout, then you might like feel totally knocked out because you're like, oh, I could never get them or whatever. So, anyway, what do you need today? Think about what your intention is for class today. My name is Aviva, and my intention is to be here for you today. And obviously, my intention is to see if this class can help with some of the symptoms of TKO and give you hope if you are totally knocked out that you can get up. You can get up from that passed outness. So, what are your intentions? I need to go and get some agua. I'll be right back as you think of your intentions and share them. goodness. This kitty cat knows she's in trouble. I just caught her doing something outside. But she wants to say hi to all of you. This little girl is a total knockout. And she says, hi, everyone. She says there's hope. She was just sunbathing on someone else's car, and you should not be on anyone else's car but mine. You're such a sweetie girl. All right, all right. Is your food still here? Yeah, your food's still there. Oh my God. She's in rare form the last few days. Oh, I still haven't gotten my water. It's okay, baby. Poor girl. I haven't had cash, so I haven't gotten her raw meat. So this is the longest she's gone without raw meat in a little while. So anyway, she's being very patient. I can't believe I've never seen her be so clumsy. Oh, I can't believe she was on a car. She like tripped over their windshield wipe. I don't know what happened. I should have filmed it. Girl, that was kind of being a bad kitty, baby. But you're usually a good kitty. Any intentions? Okay, Jabri's intention is to be here with you today on this beautiful day on TKO. And I'd like to focus on my whole body to the feet. And I've been using my magic gel. I don't know how you make it last so long. I've been through like 4 bottles since you've had that one, Jabri. All right. I'm glad she got a little sun. Any other intentions? All right. So let's breathe in our intentions. Release anything in the way. Breathe in your intentions. Release resistance. Breathe in your intentions and release resistance. Breathe in your intentions and release anything you don't need. Want to come back in class, baby? Okay, so one of the things that happens when you're totally knocked out is that things that were automatically kind of easy for you suddenly take work. So you might have like TKO PTSD, like I do. Like I was evicted once from the Penguin Palace. And since then, like I got so many like nasty letters. Since then, it's like I don't want to get my mail. So it's kind of like what was easy, which was getting my mail, is no longer easy. All right, I'll let you out. All right, I'll let you out. Don't go on my neighbor's car. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to check on her in a minute. So there's a lot of things like that. It might have been easy for you to just make breakfast. It might have been easy for you to, like, especially if you find out you have a disease, if you find out you have cancer, it's like, well, it was just easy for me to eat that. Now I have a restricted diet and things are hard, so that's one of the things is like things aren't automatic anymore. So one of the things that you need to do is kind of reset yourself. So one way to do that is by lying down and just grounding, preferably outside. And I'm trying to demonstrate for you. I was going to set up my massage table so I can be like up here. But we're just going to improvise here. Okay. So we've got that lying down position that's on our back, but we're going to explore lying down with a little bit more power. So, what I want you to do is kind of like roll over on your side and just kind of like put your arms in front of you like you're watching the world and like get a little twist. And lie down like you mean it. Because a lot of times when we're TKO'd, we feel guilty for lying down and we're not doing it intentionally. But I want you to intentionally lie down and be like, I know what I'm doing. I'm lying down and I don't care. I don't care if you think I'm lazy because I'm the queen, I'm the king. I'm just sprawling out and I'm looking out like I rule this world like a kitty cat, right? So it's like, just lie down on the side and notice like the twists that feel kind of good and get a little twisty with your lying down. And then go to the other side. Lying down. Can't really demonstrate, but let's just lie down like you're intentionally lying down. What do you call it? When you're on like a Shea lounge. You're lounging. You're just kind of like a tiger, a lion. You're just lying down and relaxing and claiming it. Claiming that total knockout. Not because you can't move. Okay, you kind of can't move. But now you're giving it character. I'm lying down in style. I'm knocked out in style. And notice your body. Notice your rhythm as you're just lying down, as you're just knocked out, but with a little bit of grace and a little bit of pizzazz. Notice your breathing. Is it getting a little bit better? What's the temperature of your thighs? What's the temperature of your shoulders? How do you feel as you connect with the earth, the ground, the floor, the bed? What's your rhythm? Get deeper into you. Now try to get lower. Try to get lower, like you're crawling into the mattress. It's like, let's say you're face down on the mattress and you're like on the pillow. Well, now like get your head even closer to the ground and just kind of like nestle in, like a little birdie nestling into its birdie mommy. Like don't just lie there. Nestle in your totally knocked out self. Don't feel bad about not being able to get up from the ground. Feel good about going deeper into the ground. You are now developing new roots. Maybe smell the ground. Just bury yourself in there. Now try to get somewhere where you're lying down and kind of twisting a little bit and looking at something interesting, looking at something you've never seen before, and enjoy it. Like, find patterns in the ceiling, find faces in the ceiling, and make lying there interesting instead of torturous. Maybe find an interesting thing in your room that you haven't looked at in a while, an interesting color that pleases you. And maybe just do a simple thing like cross your ankles a little bit and look around. And just be here. And just find the relaxation. And you'll notice in these mundane positions, in these very easy, relaxing, lounging positions, that you find a rhythm that you might have forgotten about. Oh, yeah, this is me. I'm not a panicked me. I'm not a totally depressed me, even though that's why I can't stand up. No, I'm a me. I'm a special me. I have special gifts to share with the world, and I'm starting to feel my connection with me. Because as you sit and you find relaxation in your position without guilt, without sadness, without any of those ego feelings, then you can feel more of your spirit, the peace. That is what your peace is. That is why we all have peace wherever we go, because we all have a spirit and we all have the ability to connect with our spirit at any time, anywhere. But you've got to let go of ego in order to feel it. So just enjoying lounging. It's hard for workaholics. Just connect. Just connect with the moment without feeling guilty, without feeling like you're not enough. Feel like you are enough. It's enough. It's not only enough to lie here, it's your job to lie here right now. And it's your exercise to lie here right now. That is the exercise. You're doing an exercise class. You're accomplishing something by just lying down and just being and doing nothing. That's what your body is instructing you to do. And that's what your teacher's instructing you to do. Nothing. With a little bit of flair. Just chill. Notice the temperature of your hands, the wrists as they're against each other, the calves, the knees. Gentle twists as you find like different gentle twists to do while you're lying down. Know that that is what is so essential for you right now to get the lymph moving. So if you're totally knocked out, it's like having a bunch of trash in your house that you haven't taken out to the trash and things start to smell. That's your lymph system when you ate a bunch of crap. It's just sitting there and it needs to get out. And it's like exercise really helps it get out. Little gentle twists when you feel that achiness, especially under the arms, the lymph nodes. That's why massage is so good for you. It's like you twist and you just gently pump that lymph, squeeze the lymph out into the garbage dump. And the blood circulating. Totally knocked out. All right, let's go back to just lying down on the side a little bit. Just perched up a little bit like a kitty cat, like a lion. Lying in style. Lying like a lion. Think about all the different ways animals just lounge and choose one of those positions and enjoy it and explore it. Be like, how does my body feel in this position? Go outside if you can. And just look out into the trees, look out at the birds. Just do nothing. Just look at nature. Connect with the vibrations, the natural vibrations. So as you're doing nothing, you're connecting with what's automatic. What's your body automatically doing by just lying there without thinking about it, without analyzing it? It's breathing. It's feeling your essence, your energy. And what you're ultimately doing when you're releasing ego and just lying there in like a kitty cat position, just all sprawled out, and claiming it as okay. And not only okay, but cool little kitty cat you are. You're actually allowing your spirit to be the pilot again instead of the mind. Being TKO'd is like repotting a plant. It's like you take the plant out and you put it on its side so that the dirt doesn't fall out. And you let the roots kind of air out a little bit because it might have root rot. You might have had root rot. Just allow your roots to air out a little bit. You need some airing out time. That's why you're TKO'd. You need to air out a little bit. But you feel like crap because you got no pot to stand on. You got no leg to stand on. Well, then you might as well just lie down then. I know it sucks. Can't be around people because you can't even be around yourself. So once we're out of the pot and we're lying there without a cage, we can also ask ourselves, were we even focused on what was important in our life? Or did we allow something to get out of hand? Like, did we allow ourselves to go off track? Did we allow ourselves to be around people that weren't nurturing us? Did we allow ourselves to be around people who were toxic? Did we allow ourselves to be eating bad foods? What did we do that did we forget that we were working on a project that was important to us? Did we put it on the back burner? Did we let someone distract us? Did we let someone delay us? Did we let someone bully us out of doing what we want to be doing? What the heck? And these are all revelations that you can have while you're lying there doing nothing. And then once you get into that new pot, you're going to be even stronger than you were before the TKO. It's almost like a part of you was hiding because it was root locked. And now, surprise, here you come. Next chapter. All right, so just like slowly kind of like move your chest back and forth and just kind of like get any possible kinks out because your lymph is moving extra slow when you're TKO'd. And so, like behind the shoulders and between the ears and the shoulders. You want to get back into that auto clean mode, that good circulation, the good lymph flow. And then, of course, one of the easiest things to do in TKO is mudras. So once you've gotten your fill with lying down in all kinds of different positions and not having to do anything else, except make those positions a little bit more sexy than just lying down or weird. And feeling that lower back. That lower back is so important during TKO. That is your kidneys, that is your roots growing new things. So just kind of wiggle that lower back area as you do like a twist, like a lying down twist. And notice like the triggering of swallows. Waking up from the TKO. You go, 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 go. Oh, yeah. Just rock. Just rock on those hips. Let the lower back free itself. Be a snake. Meow. That was a cat noise. Be a snaky cat. Thanks for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. Yeah, get that lower back. Open that lower back. Just gentle, 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 gentle. Open the hands, close, open, close. And then just come and do nothing again. Just lie, wait, look. Maybe crack your toes a little bit. Squeeze them. Notice your breath. Mm. No pressure. Just lying there. Find, lying there, it's like putting the oven on auto clean. It's like you can't be shaking the oven around while you're trying to burn away all the crap in it. That's what you're doing. It's like as you stay still and do nothing and just connect with spirit, you are burning all that ego crap out of your oven. And you're just enjoying it. Auto clean cycle. Press the button and just lie there and don't worry about it. Maybe lick your paw. Just connect with the earth and lie there. And once you've really gotten your full, and if you have the energy, and don't judge yourself if you don't, because you don't have a lot of energy when you're totally knocked out, because you don't got a pot to piss in or stand on. Mudra. Arthritis mudra is for major inflammation, and TKO is major inflammation. You're going to bring the right ring finger to the left middle finger, right middle finger to the left pointer finger. Okay, we're just going to make sure we got that. Right pointer finger, left middle finger, right middle finger, left pointer finger. See that? Then connect the right ring finger to the left pinky and the right pinky to the left ring finger. Well, you can like lounge as you're doing this. Just like lie down. Just like wiggle your thumbs. And be like, huh, interesting fingers doing a finger dance there. All right. Finger therapy here. Ding, 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 ding. My left ring finger feels hotter than my right pinky. Just noticing little temporal things, little sensations. And then going back to lying down. Just lounge, look up, look left, look right. Just chill. Do nothing and enjoy doing nothing. I know how good it feels when you're energized and you're getting stuff done. I know what a rush that is, and I know how good we all feel when we do that. But if you don't also feel good when you're doing nothing, then you might not be able to recover from TKO. So I've had to dedicate a couple of classes to just not being ambitious, being ambitiously non ambitious. Heart, heart mudra. Bring the index finger down to the bottom of the thumb. Connect the thumb to the middle and the ring. Heart chakra mudra. So as you're lounging or sitting, just connect with that heart chakra mudra. Allow your heart to open. Allow your heart to be still, to be peaceful, to be filled up with love and hope and fantastic energy. Notice what your feet are doing, your toes. And this is doing more than you need to. You can lie down for this whole hour in TKO. But if you feel like doing a little something, you can just do one hand or two in a heart chakra mudra. And be like, okay, I'm just going to connect with my heart. See how she's doing. I'm just going to give her some energy because she deserves it because I love her. No big deal. I'm not a workaholic. I'm just giving a little bit of love to my heart. Not a big deal. Just feeling the vibrations of the energy through my shoulder. Just feel your vibrations of energy. Just feel the vibrations. Your energy. Nobody can feel your energy but you. Notice the vibrations. Slow down. Slow down. You can bring your hands down. Like, whatever. I'm not trying to impress anyone with all my exercise of finger mudras. I'm just like, whatever. Just sitting here. Doing my heart chakra mudras. No big deal. No big deal. Release the stress. No big deal. Is no big deal to do nothing. Don't panic. All right, while y'all lounge there, I just want you to lounge. I'm going to sing you a song. Okay? Let me get my ukulele just to get the tunage. But I'm going to sing a cappella. Now I'm singing to you not as an entertainer. I'm singing to you with nurturing energy like a mother sings to a baby because you deserve it. And this is a very important song for being tender to yourself during total knockout times. I've experienced a lot of total knockouts, and this is one of the songs that came through me to help me deal with it. And I haven't even completely relearned it. I need to listen to it a few more times. So, but I'm going to do the best I can. And actually, we'll just wing it. All right. Have fun in your lounged out positions. Be tender with yourself as you melt into the ground and enjoy the sunshine and the breezes and any little other tiny stimulation that you might be able to enjoy. Is being tender to ourselves easy to do? Finding that comfort in what we were born to do. We all have gifts. It's really simple. We've got to let go of our mental control of our loving, gentle soul. A newfound ancient wisdom brings our hearts to this queendom a little bit deeper within our wish. Everything that you've wished for, the universe wants it to happen. To our joyous, integral integrity, natural celebrity, full simplicity, we can rise high above this. We can rely on our gifts inside, tender and strong at the same time. We can hold on to what feels tender inside our hearts, thunder and pride. We can find all our strengths inside. We can find all our strengths inside. I'm telling you, your spirit is inside and outside of you. That is your strength. That is your peace. We can be tender and know we can make it through. You can lie down like a jellyfish on the ground, and you can still know that you're going to be on top one day. Just because you're on the ground now doesn't mean you're not going to be on the top tomorrow. Thank you for that thumbs up. We can be tender, although we got lots to do. Think about a kitty cat. Hey, kitty cat, come here. No, I'm just going to sit here. You can just sit there. You know it's going to get done when you're ready to get it done. We've got to focus our mind on our strengths and let go of that canker pain soaring up there in vain. You get that? Why focus your mind on the heartache when you can focus it on your strengths and let go of that pain? We must be careful with who we share our heart with. Pretty self-explanatory. If someone always makes you bad for sharing, you're going to always think there's something wrong with you. Find someone else to share with who validates your true, beautiful, soul-felt feelings. We might forget it's our own hearts we're dealing with. The inner battles might take up our time too much, take up our minds too much, making us out of touch. We can rise high above this together. We can rely on our gifts inside, tender and strong at the same time. We can hold on to what feels tender inside our hearts, thunder and pride. We can find all our strength inside. We can find all our strength inside. Our inner beauty can reign. Oh, it rains. Stop raining down on yourself. Stop with that chatter, with that criticism of yourself, and just chill like a tiger in charge of your TKO. Kindness, please take. Let it shake up the doubt. Let your kindness to yourself, your compassion, let that shake up the doubt. Shake off the rottenness on those roots and let it dry out in the sun a little bit. That lying down, drying out in the sun is more productive than you think. Take that time, marinate. I know that sometimes you're scared to even go outside. You just want to hide, you know? So many times I've felt that way. I even look back on some of my Sunday songwritings that I've done where I like push this, character out there when I felt like a total idiot recording it in front of all these people, But at least I pushed it out there. I just felt like I was in darkness except for that, the little sunshine that might have been there. You just want to hide. Of course you want to hide when you feel like crap. Hiding in a hole is a really good technique for a predator too. So take control. You're hidden, but you know that you can get out there and attack the world once you feel strong enough. Be tender with yourself. Instead of sharing your heart, you feel you have to hide because you don't realize how amazing you are. So be tender to your heart and trust. Oh, this is so hard. In those moments where you don't realize how amazing you are, you've got to trust that you're gonna feel amazing. And you got to try to remember those little moments in your life when you felt so amazing. Who were you around? What did you achieve? Even though it might feel like the majority of your hours of the day you don't feel amazing right now because of something that you didn't accomplish or you think you perceive yourself as failing, don't define yourself as not amazing. Don't define yourself as a failure. These are all temporary things. Be tender, and you will find it. You will find your confidence. Now you find it. Now there's courage where you were blinded. Hey, if you need friends, that's okay. We all know what we need when we go out. Because friends are like sunshines. It's like they shine like the confidence on you. And that's okay. It's important to have that support system and to feel supported, to almost have that pot that your plant can be in. Because when you go out by yourself, you might not feel like you have a strong pot and you need to be in someone else's pot so you're contained. Beautiful flowers, you. So let's just chill with ourselves, which is tender, tender. Oh, tender. Oh, tender. You are tender. That's okay. Tender. Just don't let me catch you eating cheese doodles and Twix bars all day. Tender. Oh, tender, tender, tender. Oh, tender, tender. Sending you so much love. Tender, tender. Oh, tender. It's okay to be tender. 'Cause we can rise high above this. We can rely on spirit deep inside, tender and strong at the same time. We can rise high above this. We can hold on to what feels tender inside our hearts, thunder and pride. We can find all our strength inside. We can find all our strength inside. We can find all our strength inside. Just lie there. Just do nothing. It's okay. You're totally knocked out. So before I sing my next song, and while you can just lie there and lounge and recharge, I am going to talk about how to avoid TKO, okay, in the first place. And possibly this can revive you. I'm not sure. But when I'm TKO'd, I honestly don't think anything will help me. So I have to like melt into the ground like we did in all these different positions until I can soak up that natural vibration, which is food, people. Natural vibration is healthy food. As long as you don't put the junk food on top of that, you can rise up with that healthy vibration. Good water is a way to prevent being TKO. So the first thing, of course, is increasing the healthy habits. Coming to my class every single week, twice a week when I do it, come to class. That'll help to prevent a TKO. I I've had a stalker, okay? And I would like spend all night at a friend's house and then wake up, buy clothes from Walmart and go teach my Qigong class, shaking while I was driving there at to the YMCA. And I would still feel amazing by the end of class because Qigong, it just like fear is like ego, you know? Fear is like even all that panic can disappear. Okay, and then you got to go back and deal with real life. But like all that stuff is distractions. All those bullies, all the stalkers, they all distract us from being able to share our gifts with the world. And we have to take serious action so that that doesn't happen. But increasing the healthy habits, the fact that I had that Qigong to go back to helped me not like die from TKO. So, like, obviously, eating healthy, like, stop sugar binging, stop the binging. And the thing is that the health is in the gut, like we talk about so much, okay? Y'all, this has saved me. Thanks to a friend, actually, my friend Noah told me about this. Y'all, I want to prevent a TKO. I'm just going to down this whole thing right now, and I want you to also. But I try to just have a teaspoon of this a day. But if I'm feeling sick, I'll down a whole thing. But just in honor of all of your TKOs out there who might be TKO'd, I'm going to try to do this whole thing right now. I was telling some friends about it, and I'm like, it's literally like swallowing a bunch of happy faces, little giggles. This is like giggles in a bottle. I literally like to think of the bacteria war that's going on inside us with good and bad bacteria. It's literally happy faces versus sad faces. So the more happy faces you have in your gut, the more you're going to win. And you're going to smell better too. Oh my God. I did it. Thanks for the inspiration, y'all. Now I need to go buy more when I get my baby some of her raw meat. My cat. I'm not feeding a baby raw meat, just so you know. Okay. So BioK is like my number one preventative for TKO. And perhaps it can snap me out of it. I also do Bach flower essence blends. Hold on. Where are they? I don't even know where I put it. I use this on Tiger Lily too when she's feeling anxious. Anyway, it's a spray. You don't even have to do like a special blend with me, like a personal blend. There's 38 different essences. You can go and get yourself the Rescue Remedy. I think we all need that in our medicine cabinet. Like you just put it in a spray bottle with some spring water, distilled water, and spray yourself Rescue Remedy to prevent total nervous breakdowns all the time. They have it on ambulances in England and India. It's just not common in America because homeopathy was taken out of our medical textbooks. What can we say? Obviously, inner child work has gotten me out of so many TKOs. I can't even tell you the matrix therapy that I do. So, that's available to you. I know with financial issues, okay, but I work with the barter system. I don't want anyone to feel like there's no hope because I have gotten out of some really bad situations and I want to help you. And, oh, okay. So exercise, obviously, long walks are those natural vibrations in nature. And this is a really important one, you guys. Do your gift. We get totally knocked out because we're not aligned with what we're here to do, what we're here to serve the world with. Thank you, Board 247, for saying I'm a good singer. That's up to God, like I'm going to keep on honoring spirit and soul. And there were a couple of times in my life where I was approached by people who wanted to make me famous, who said I had to change everything I was doing and I didn't want to do it. So there. Anyway, do your gift. Do your gift. It might not make you famous, but it'll make you feel bliss. Okay? What's famous anyway? Fame's just a form of zombie idolatry. Okay, so if you don't know what your gift is, that can be tricky. So finding your gift might be what you need to do. And if you're filled with doubt and all that stuff, it might be hard. But the clue is that it feels so good to do your gift. It feels so right. It feels like breathing. It feels like autopilot. It's special and it makes you unique. Avoid TKO by surrounding yourself with as many natural vibrations as possible, heartfelt connections, things that feed your heart, getting away from the fake friends, the fake things, all that stuff. Rise above. Rise above. Those are my little preventative techniques from TKO. But once you're already TKO'd, I don't know how much they'll help, except they can't hurt, right? They can't hurt. I'm going to get another song out for you beautiful people. All right. Oh, so this is called Mind Yourself. So as you're lying there and lounging, and I'll get to your question in a minute, Board 247. TKO means you're totally knocked out. Like you got kicked in the balls. Like you got punched until you got knocked out and you're down on the floor and the referee's like 1, 2, 3, buzz, you were totally knocked out. You can't get up anymore. You can't, there's nothing you can do. And so, like I talked about in the beginning of class, all these 10 things that cause TKO. Like you're TKO'd. You can't, it's a horrible feeling and you can't be there for other people and you can't be there for yourself and you just can't be yourself. And so very traumatic experiences cause it, very stressful experiences cause this, being robbed, all kinds of things. I know people who have been stuck in a state of TKO for years because of one traumatic experience. And yes, PTSD is another way to possibly describe it. But like, if they're not functioning at all in their lives like they used to, like they lost their happiness, they lost their joy, they lost their relationships, they lost their jobs because of this one experience. It gave them a TKO. And like, I don't, you can call it post-trauma, but it doesn't even have to be a trauma that causes a TKO. I mean, I guess it's considered a TKO. It can be physical pain. I mean, it is all pretty traumatic. But I basically went over like, I don't even know where I put them. But go back to the beginning of class if you missed that, and I talk about 10 things that cause a TKO. So, I know, bored. Like, it's so hard to not hate ourselves when we're dealing with TKO. That's one of the symptoms, is we hate ourselves. And so that's what this class is for, is to get into your vibrations and find your gift and find that love. Because when you really share love, then you are love essence. And so this song is therapy for that. It's called Mind Yourself. So I'm going to sing it for you. And the technique, again, is just lie down in twisty ways, like subtly twist your body as you're lying down and enjoy the lounge position. Connect with your hearts, and it helps to hold your heart and breathe. Can you see in the dark? Can you look for that inner little spark? Can it open your heart to see your own beauty inside, besides yourself? Like a tiger you wait, wanting so bad to pounce that hate, but its tangibility has no ability to help you light the free in the dark. 'Cause you win every time in your stillness can find you, and troubles behind you. So mind yourself, mind yourself. You win every time in your stillness. So just by being still and being okay with being still, you are your spirit. You have won when you're still. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ego is bearing its tail. Sexism is an invisible well, And sure, we're all coming together, one big tribe, and we better make sure one man's ways is not still just better. Gotta work on equality, let go of control, allow the soul to be heard, wholly reflected, diversity elected. As we vote with our empathizing energy, patience realizing synergy. Yeah. So I'm not talking about voting on election day. I'm talking about how every moment in our lives is a vote that creates this reality. So we vote with our empathizing energy, and our patience realizes synergy. So when we're patient, because we have that love in our hearts and we know it's real, then we start seeing the synergy of that love all around us. If we start focusing on how horrible people are and the players and the thieves, then we might find synergy and see more of that everywhere. So we want to allow our soul to be heard wholly and reflected. And that's what my music does for me. I'll try to keep my tone down and tender so it doesn't scare you. 'Cause you win every time in your stillness you find you. Troubles behind you, so mind yourself. Mind yourself, 'cause you win every time in your stillness can find you. And troubles behind you, so mind yourself. Mind yourself. All the games that we play, keeping us motivated. So all the games that we play, keeping us motivated, like all the little addictions we might have, all the little stimulations, just to keep going, just to keep going, just to keep going. But eventually we hit that wall because we're not using our spirit to fuel us. We're using these little stimulations, these addictions, these stimulants. All the games that we play, keeping us motivated, keeping creeping at bay, not gonna fake it. We've all been jaded, call it original sin. Wash yourself in a holy basin full of lies from your kin, no disguise in the plan, hypnotized again. Talking about guilt being pushed on us since the day we're born. You have original sin. Like there's something wrong with you unless you wash yourself clean. But the cleanliness is inside of you. It's your spirit that can wash it all the time. Just get to the natural vibrations of who you are. You're beautiful. No disguise in the plan. Wash yourself in a holy basin full of lies from your kin. No disguise in the plan. Hypnotized again by the doubts that are in the fears, but the truth perseveres, healing tears, tearing off the illusion. Mind your confusion. Mind your delusion. Mind your refusing. Mind your diffusing. Mind your holy anger. That holy anger burning through the doubt that someone's seeing you and loving you through all this pain. No matter how much pain you're experiencing, someone is seeing you and loving you through all of it. And that can almost make you feel nauseous, like, ugh, I don't want someone to see me in this vulnerable state. I don't want them to love me. I don't want love right now. I don't even love myself. I feel gross. Like that's the things that you experience in TKO. Total knockout. Dead feeling. You might not even feel anything. You just feel gross. And so when you're angry, that can burn through the doubt. It's like when you could express your anger and be like, fuck. Ah! It's almost like you can love yourself more in a way because you're like, okay, we might think, oh, people don't want to see my anger. They don't want to see my icky, dark side. So, but when you realize they do, then you can almost receive love better because you're like, I want to be witnessed for my anger. I want people to see that side of me and still be able to love me because that side of me is a holy anger. That side of me is saying, hear me roar. I can defend myself. I can attack the negative. And I want people to see that strength. That is loving through the pain. So, yeah, let me put a link to one of these songs that has me playing piano. And if you subscribe to my channel, by the way, please subscribe to my channel if you're watching this video. It really does help me. But I'm a multi-instrumentalist. I play a lot of different instruments, and I play live at Golden Drops this Saturday in Atlanta, Georgia, 3 to 5. Can you see in the dark? Can you look for the flight of the little spark? Can it light up your path to see your own path inside? Cozy right beside yourself. 'Cause even when we all come together, it's you, just you, that will face your stormy weather. 'Cause the codes don't break that easy. Your own brains can heal that dizzy. Okay, so how I was talking about earlier in the song, how the votes are like your feelings. Like if you feel a certain way about something, you're voting for that creation of that reality. Well, the codes that I'm talking about, not breaking that easy, like breaking the chains, those are your beliefs that are created from your experiences. So you can't change your beliefs that easily. It takes work. It takes inner child work, and only you can do that work. People can hold space for you, but only you can dive deep because only you've had those experiences. So, 'cause you win every time in your stillness you find you. Troubles behind you, so mind yourself. Mind yourself, 'cause you win every time in your stillness. Your stillness, it finds you. If you can't find the stillness, it'll find you with a TKO. Troubles behind you, so mind yourself. Mind yourself, 'cause you win every time in your stillness you find you. And troubles behind you, so mind yourself. Mind yourself. All right, so those 2 songs are my healing songs for TKO. And if you've got any other like specific issues, like seriously email me and I'll send you a song that I think will fit that healing. Like I said, I have over 300 songs that I've written. Some are fun and silly, but a lot of them are through my own healing. And so if they've helped me, they might be able to help you. So there were a couple of questions. Make your own script. I'm not sure what you're talking about. You asked a good core exercise, a standing core exercise. I mean, there's a lot of yoga moves, and the ready position in Qigong is really good. And just doing the Wu Qigong, which I usually do in every Monday's class, is an amazing thing for core to do every single day. The more I do the Wu Qigong, the stronger I feel, even if I don't do my sit-ups. And I'm not sure of what example of a script you need. Maybe I said it already, board 247. You got a name besides board 247? But yeah, any other questions or anything you want to share about your TKO, or if this helped your TKO at all? Notice that breath. It's just so amazing how we can be like not completely ourselves. And that is what takes our energy away. And we don't even realize we're not completely being ourselves. But there's a tension there that just gets us a little out of alignment with that superpower that we have. I do love coming live on here and doing the Qigong. I do the live streams every Monday and Wednesday, Mondays at 11:30 and Wednesdays at 1:30, and it's usually a more structured class. But structure is not good for TKO. TKO needs to completely break all routines and all structure and just be. It's like an emergency. You are very welcome, Jabri. I do dance. And I do have some like little short dance videos on this channel. So if anyone wants to throw me a tip for today, I know if you're TKO'd, you might be TKO'd because you have no money, and that's totally okay. But if you'd like to share, I do have a Cash App, and I would absolutely love, love, love your donations because they help prevent me from being TKO'd. My Cash App is AATFP, and my Venmo is AATFP as well. So I appreciate you. I appreciate you liking this video. If you want to get up from lying down, you don't have to. Sharing it with a friend who might be TKO'd if you think it helps. And subscribing. Please subscribe. Hit that bell button so you get the notifications. And yeah, I got to go at 3 o'clock because that's when I go. But you can if you have any questions, let me know. And well, it's actually 1 minute till 3 o'clock here in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm not sure where you are. Maybe you're in Pacific time. But yeah, we got 60 seconds, and thank you so much for the tips, everyone. I am going to go ahead and honor the ancestors like I do at the end of all the Qigong classes. You don't have to stand up. You are honoring your ancestor by digging into your roots, into the ground. She she zhong shi. Thanking all the teachers. She she lao zhe. Fill your hearts with gratitude and compassion and spread this out to the whole entire world. Yeah. Oh, well, the like bringing your left heel to the inside of the thigh and doing the tree. Oh, that's really good for the core. So we could do one of those. And you know what? Before you go, I'm going to find a link to let's see. Let me go to my channel and find a core workout for you. All right, you'll probably think this one's fun. This is a Sunday Night Live where I sing live, and I start with a sit-up routine. So there you go. All right. Feel the love. See you Monday, 11:30. I might pop on here later in the week and do a live reading. And yeah, stay in touch.